Hello, welcome to Mark Majewski Crystals channel. How are you all doing? It's a beautiful day today. I've got a big smile on my face because I'm talking all crystals today. Yeah, in the next few days I'll talk about this particular stone, which is very, very unusual. You'll have seen it before, Petersite. They've got nicknames. You've got nicknames for this all over the world. So many people have nicknamed it different. I'll see if I've got some more pieces. There's a bigger chunk here. Just hang on. So, there you go. Look, blue tiger. It's got loads of different names. We're going to talk about this stone as well. There's lots of stones we're going to talk about. Anyway, I'm going to have a sip. Oh. We're going to talk about, and I'm sure I've talked about it before, but not on this channel. Rhodochrosite. It's something that I made a video a few days ago because I was with Alex in the UK and I ended up buying this. Can't stop laughing when I pick it up. It's so beautiful. Isn't that gorgeous? So let's just look at this beautiful crystal, shall we? There's a few examples. Here's one of an example which is pretty stunning, right? Super stunning. Let's give you some more examples. Let me open some up, which these will be going on my website very soon. I actually worked on them last night. I want to show you the back first. And there the front. Like stalactites, aren't they beautiful? So let's just talk about this crystal, shall we? Come a little closer. Let's get you nice and close. There you go. Hi. Okay. Let's have a good look at it, shall we? Let's have a good feel. It's almost like a tree trunk when you cut it and you look at they're like rings, and with trees you can normally each ring normally gives you an age of the tree. Looking at this beauty, it's like a piece of bubble gum. It's so beautiful. There's something really special about this crystal. And where do we begin? Where do I begin? Over the 16 years I've worked with this crystal, it's never let me down. It's never let me down when somebody's been in sadness and depression and somebody's felt lonely, really lonely inside. And they may have family around them, they may have friends, they may even have partners. And when I've sat with my clients one-to-one, I always seem to go for this crystal because it never let me down. And whenever I placed a pendant around their neck or gave them a piece just to hold, it would bring comfort. It would bring some kind of energy that was missing from within their heart, the hole, that invisible emptiness. And this crystal always was one of those crystals that was a champion to help people when they were so low and down. This crystal, beyond a shadow of a doubt, has many different energies within it, and its healing property is beyond many people's understanding, even mine. And I like this crystal because it always surprises me with something new. And when I went to England and bought that piece that I kept looking at it every day. I was there 3 days, 4 days, 3 or 4 days, and this was in a very special cabinet, glass cabinet, and there was no light shining on it. But every time I walked past it, I was looking at it. I was being pulled. And you know, like I've always told you, how do you choose a crystal, Mark? Well, it's like going into an art gallery. And you can walk around and see 1,000 pictures, but just one may just bring you in, pull you into it. And I've always said to people, always be aware of that, because that is the sign of spirit pulling you into their sign. And when you look at that particular picture that you've been pulled into, if you sit down and really observe it and understand it and see what has been given to you by way of spirit's communication, there's a message in there. And that's exactly like how I work for 16 years with my tarot cards, or with you and with your eyes and with your energy. I'm pulled into it and feel it. And that's exactly how I work with crystals. I'm pulled into that energy. So when you keep going back to something and seeing something and feeling it, you know that not only is there a connection, you're being pulled into this crystal. You've got to trust in that. That is a massive part about choosing crystals. You've got to trust that the moment you're pulled into something, that's the key. Now, here's where the problem lies. Because we've been programmed to believe that our mind is more important than the heart, we will talk ourselves out of certain situations. And quite rightly, some people will say, well, that's the best thing I ever did. I'm glad I didn't do that. For me, I'd say no. It was probably what you needed. So when I saw this and looked at it, and then I thought, oh my God, I started using my mind. Oh my God, that's expensive. That's a lot of money. Then you start to talk yourself out of it, instead of saying, you know what, there's a reason why I've been drawn to it. So at that moment, I said, Alex, I really feel like I need this crystal. I feel I've been drawn to this crystal. So he didn't even want to sell it. And I understand why. It's just a beautiful example of Rhodochrosite. It really is. So as I'm looking at this crystal and feeling it, there's many different forms of pyrite inside here as well, which is unusual. It's also got gold in here. It's also got silver in here as well. So it's a very unusual piece. When we hold this up, the Rhodochrosite is as it is, as you see it. There's no mixture in this one. However, you can get beautiful pieces as well in the exact formation as this. And I'm going to show you one now. Right? Beautiful. What is the difference, Mark, between just the Rhodochrosite in the colours that you have there, which are very beautiful pinks, going down to the creams, and what's the difference when we have this? Well, it's pretty easy, really. All you need to do is go to my website, or go to any website, and look under pyrite and see what the property is of pyrite. See what the property is of silver, and see what the property is of gold. Add that to the property of Rhodochrosite and you have your answer. So going back to this beautiful crystal, I'll put it somewhere safe. Yeah. It is a beautiful crystal for transformation from the fear and anger to more calmness and stillness. It brings into your energy a new form of balance, inner peace, and above all, I think it brings that, like I said, when there's something missing in your life and you feel empty, it fills that hole of emptiness, and you feel more complete, you feel more at peace. And peace is a very hard thing to find these days. It really is. The other things with this crystal I found, a lot of my clients were having such stress, and that stress would always go straight to the stomach. You know how it feels when your stomach feels terrible? Anxiety, feeling of hurt, and all of those awful feelings you get in the pit of your stomach. When wearing this crystal and wear it lower down around about your belly button, it brings almost like a detoxifying of the negative energy that you have created from other people. And within a space of a few hours, a few days, a few weeks, when wearing this, you'll look back and think, whoa, wow, yeah, it feels different now. And the funny thing is, you know, as an example, when we get poorly or there's something wrong with us, we run to the doctors, and that feeling, that pain disappears with a tablet. It's an instant quick fix. The tablet didn't fix the issue, it just suppressed the pain. The pain and the root cause is still there. Thus we feel that, oh, we're better now. But actually, a lot of us know that that is a reoccurring thing, so we have to keep going back for the tablet till the body actually heals itself fully. And normally your body does heal itself from illnesses if you eat correctly and put the right things in your mouth and clear your mind and the negativity away. But eventually the body is a very powerful tool, which we always forget that. We don't realize how powerful our body is and how it works so hard to keeping us detoxified and cleansed and cleared. So if you take that away and put this on you, and all of a sudden it takes a little bit of time to detoxify your body, this is not just detoxifying the body. It is not like a tablet that suppresses the illness and then the pain has disappeared, but it's still there. It's clearing away past emotion. It's clearing negativity all the time. So it's not only a healer of what you have, but also a healer of the root cause of what the issue was as well. So it literally detoxifies the body, it purifies the body, but it really works in the pit of the stomach. It really helps heal those traumas, those moments of suffering of your past as a child. It really works on that level, and it does. That's why I said it's a crystal I can rely on as a healer. And I know a lot of healers who use this crystal a lot. So it is a beautiful crystal. Tumble stones are amazing to work with, and you can get them for a really good price. These are slightly different. These are stalactites, so they've been cut and polished, and they are a little bit more rare. So, but I love these. I mean, this formation is beautiful and it really works amazingly well. However, it's as equal to the tumble stone. So don't think, oh, because you're buying a cheaper tumble stone, it's not going to work. It is. It's just as equal. It comes from Mother Earth. It's been grown beautifully just for you. So treasure it no matter what. Don't get your brain involved in price. If people are buying and spending $400, $500 or $2,000 or $3,000 on a huge piece, listen, it's got nothing to do with it. It's only because they feel that they like that piece and maybe they can afford it. But you don't have to do that. You can go and buy little tumble stones for a few euros, okay? Equal, just as beautiful. But some people like this, like I do. So I like to wear these and I like to hold them as I'm wearing it. The other things of this beautiful, powerful crystals that do help in not only a physical but an emotional and a spiritual sense are, I'll give you more examples. When you are at a point in your life where you feel you're lost in connection to your inner intuition, your own truth, your own honesty, your own well-being, your own understanding, and especially your own voice, this crystal helps you reconnect. It really does. And it's a kind of blasting energy all day long. You can feel it, and every now and again you'll feel uplifted. This is one of the beautiful reactions to the body. Will feel uplifted every now and again. So a lot of people believe it's a very uplifting crystal, which it is, but the uplifting energy is because of the work done by this crystal, the work it's doing on your body instantly as you're feeling it. The other thing that I find fascinating with this crystal is buying 2 of these crystals and giving one to your love and one for yourself. It brings a connection between you and somebody that you love. So it's a great crystal to buy for you and for a partner. And if you're a male and you can cope with pink and you don't mind so much and you wear it, you know, like I do, I've got no issues with colour. That's only the mindset, remember. But this is a very powerful colour, just like purple. So when you gift this to somebody you love and you have the same piece, here's what I would do. I would connect the two pieces before you gift them. Hold them in your hand and see you and your partner filled with love, kissing. I don't know, you might even want to see yourself making love, or because you want a baby, or you might see yourself holding a baby together, or you might see yourself getting married, or whatever it may be that makes you feel good and when you're together, or just sat down talking and laughing, or by the sea. And do that for about an hour, okay? Meditate in that energy with love, and then gift them that crystal. And that's not going just for you women, but for men as well. It's a wonderful thing to do. It is a connector to the spirit world. It really is. It brings you closer to the whispers of spirit. It helps you hear. And it is a lot of people have benefited from their ears as well with this crystal. It's heightened their awareness and hearing of the spirit world. Not, just physically speaking, but spiritually speaking. My spiritual ears become more heightened. And that's a beautiful thing, because not only do you hear spirit, but you hear more messages and you feel more in tune to the world. You feel more powerful. You feel more, you know what, I've got a secret. I've got a secret weapon that helps me become more powerful. I could talk about this crystal all day, but purifying the blood is another thing that it does. Clears toxins, illnesses from the blood. Again, it takes time, but if you keep wearing it, and also you can rub it on parts of your body that you have dermatitis, anything to do with problem skin, it's fantastic for that as well. Just gently rub it on there and that place for maybe 10 or 15 minutes a day. You'll see the difference it makes. Other things with this crystal, great for children, really beautiful for children to wear. It really opens them up and heightens their awareness and makes them stronger and more confident, which is one of the attributes to this crystal. I think one of the things that I found fascinating that I always turn to this crystal is when somebody's going through a breakdown or a break up. Either one, it's the same energy. So when everything's going wrong and you're really hitting the floor and you think you're going through a breakdown, this is a great crystal to wear. It really brings you back and clears that energy. If you are splitting up from somebody and you need to move on, and you're struggling because of the thoughts and the feelings of the what ifs, your future, your fears, and did I make the right decision? This is a great crystal to wear. Honestly, it really is a really powerful crystal for those kinds of fears and worries and moving forward in your life. Dear friends, you must know I could talk about this crystal for hours. I'm going to leave it at that, and I hope this little short video served you well on Rhodochrosite. I hope you love it as much as I've loved working with it for a decade and a half. It is a really safe crystal to buy. For whatever reason, if you feel pulled to it, get yourself down to your local crystal store and buy yourself a little piece. Thank you also for going to my website. I will be putting my latest collection up in the next week. So I hope you really appreciate these very spectacular pieces that I have, and I hope you love them as much as I loved working with them, and I am today and tomorrow and for the next week. I'll be working with my latest collection, and they will be going onto the website markbajerski.com. so I hope you love them. Have a most amazing day, guys. I will see you all. I think we're nearly full now for North America, Toronto. That's April the 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th. That's a 4-day with me of learning how to heal yourself and how to become the most amazing healer that you always have been. And also the last course is on June the 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, of course, on the magical mountain of Benavis on the Costa del Sol. So I hope to see you all there. Link underneath if you want to come and join me, but we're nearly full. So thank you so much, guys. And I can't wait to see you all. We're going to have an absolutely amazing, magical 4 days of beautiful, pure energy healing. Have a great day, guys. Take care. Bye.